Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family. In today's video, touching on animals in Costa Rica, but this is not a video that you're probably expecting. If you're looking for wildlife, of course, Costa Rica has plenty of wildlife. That's one of the reasons why we moved to Costa Rica. But after we moved to Costa Rica, because of its wildlife and its animals, something else happened. And that's what I will be touching on. Here, for example, you see Sophie. She is also an animal in Costa Rica, but she's not wildlife, of course. She is a pet rescue, and she just has 3 legs. She lost one because she was hit by a car. Now, why am I touching on this video, on this topic with this video, is because, you know, Costa Rica deserves to get attention for its wildlife, right? The more tourists and travelers and visitors are coming and visiting the wild parks, the better the animals are doing, right? Because those parks need your support. So please keep coming to Costa Rica. But there's another thing. There are, like in other countries in the world as well, but there are a lot of dog rescues and pet rescues who are looking for a new home. Right, this girl, I'm not sure, perhaps you saw it in one of my other videos when we adopted Sophie. She had 1 leg hanging on her body, eaten up by the worms. She was hit by a car. I will let her go now. Oh, no, she doesn't want to. She was hit by a car, and Dirk's mom decided to adopt her. Animals in Costa Rica, that way, are also part of life here, my expat life. I didn't really plan to adopt a handful of animals, which is actually no, more than a handful. Do you want to know about the animals in Costa Rica that we adopted, that we have, that are part of our family? Here you go. The first animal that we adopted in Costa Rica was a dog pet rescue, and he was named Lucky. He's our first dog, a black dog. Helped my kids tremendously, especially my son Nick, to adjust to the Costa Rica life when he didn't speak the language yet, and he is amazing. So here you can see Lucky.
Ik ken nog niet de zeezorg.
Nee?
Nee, nou slokjes.
Hey, you're still here. Awesome. Hey, before I'm going to continue, I want to really highlight that if you decide to adopt animals in Costa Rica as your pets, doesn't matter if it's a horse, a cat, a dog, whatever, that it's really important that if you take responsibility, you take it fully. And that's not just giving it food and petting it. It's also medication. There's a dog disease here in Santa Teresa, but also in whole Costa Rica, called Ulichia. It's caused by ticks, and it can really cause organ failure and up to dying of your dog. But it's treated really well with medication. So our dog Joey, for example, needed a blood transfusion. It can attack really fast in the body of an animal once it's there, Ulichia, but the blood transfusion and the medication and everything helped him, and he survived. He's stronger than ever. I'm just saying, if you decide to welcome an animal in your home, be aware that the animal attaches to you. Don't just, gather animals and then leave them, abandon them again when you are leaving, or just, be consistent taking care of them. There's also arrangements that you can make to bring a pet rescue home to your country of origin. If you're here for a temporary stay, then inform with your local vet here in the town that you're staying. How about vaccinations and rules and regulations about rabies? That takes like 3 months incubation time. The vaccination before you're allowed to get a dog passport or dog cat passport to fly out your animals to the country that you're gonna go to. So yeah, keep that in mind, please, because there's still a lot of people who adopt animals and forget about it, and then the animals are not allowed in the plane, and that means that the animals are without owner, and that causes a lot of problems and a lot of broken pet rescue hearts, right? So I wanted to have said that. Come in here. Oh, Sophie. Lucky.
Hoi. Lucky.
Joey. So the cool thing about horses here is that Costa Rica is a country that is pretty high on the list of equestrian. It's horse jumping. It's pretty big here in Costa Rica. We didn't really know that, but after I moved to Costa Rica, the passion of our daughter Sam for horses was already there. She did dressage in the Netherlands, but her horse trainer is here in Costa Rica, who we met. We live across the street now. She's amazing. She shared with us that she does equestrian, and since then Sam started to train with her. So yeah, it's a sport, right? So you can really train as much as you want here in Costa Rica. And besides that, it's just nice to have a horse. Horses are amazing. So while you're watching my video about animals in Costa Rica, you might be wondering what it is that Dirk and I do online to make a full-time living while working just a couple of hours per day, using our laptops and our smartphones, not having a job, not having a brick and mortar business, but being able to work fully online wherever we basically want in the world. And that is right now we live in Costa Rica. Yeah, then go ahead and be curious to click the very first link in the description below. And the link is called www.digitaldutchies.com/it's possible to learn more about the amazing transformational online program that I recommend you to look into, to see what it is all about and how brand new people without any technical skills can get started online the same way that we did once. So yeah, I wanted to inspire you that with in between, because a lot of people dreaming about moving to Costa Rica, you know, being surrounded by wildlife, by animals, you know, being able to live a life full of nature, but just don't know how to generate an income, especially now in where the times call for change. It's COVID. There's not so many jobs here in Costa Rica. So I wanted to have mentioned that as well, that there is a business online that is waiting for you, but most people don't know how to get started. And that is what the very first link in the description is all about. But I also have my own coaching programs. Just scroll down in the description, learn more about what I have to offer, and enjoy the rest of my video.
Oh. This is Joey, the boyfriend of Sophie. That is not a pet rescue. It is adopted puppy that we adopted since he was 10 weeks old, because a friend of us, had a nest and he was looking for homes, and he's actually the boyfriend of Sophie. So that was our second dog.
Joey, come! Good boy! Oh, die is lief. Dat is een vriendinnetje.
walked into our lives past Sunday. This is Olivier, and he is a red mice catcher, right? Joey is pretty interested in him, but it's a little boy, and he's very brave, and he lives, you know, on the higher levels on their house. The dogs allow him. He's not afraid. He's a tough little one, and he just walked in. So I'm gonna keep standing because I'm not sure if he likes to be kissed by Joey. But you see, the dogs are kind of okay with each other, and he's finding his place in our house. So you know, when you're so this is typically, you know, he's so large but super sweet. You see, he's winking with his tail, but he was just like, come on, leave me alone, I don't want to play. You know, animals in Costa Rica, there's a lot of wildlife, but living in Costa Rica, before you know it, you have a lot of animals living in and around your house. And to be honest, I actually love it a lot. Joe. I love it a lot. We have a big property. We didn't plan to adopt so many dogs, but Lucky happened. He was our first pet rescue, the black one. Then Joey happened next because we bought a big property. That was this one. Needed to be a backup for Lucky, right? To, you know, to walk around free here on our mango farm. Then Dirk's mom came with Rosie, who is I don't know where, sleeping. That's a little Kern Terrier. She flies in and out with Dirk's mom every time she comes. Then we found Sophie, and now we have a cat. So, animals in Costa Rica, it's not just wildlife. Isn't this cute? Welcome in our world. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family. Thanks for watching my video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, again, this might be the good moment to consider to do so. And also hit the bell icon if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And that might be about a topic that you're looking for to learn more about. It's my mission to share everything I have learned myself. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to meet you one day in Costa Rica. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.